Here we are, back at Armidale in the shed.
Yep.
We're going to crack ahead with the interior build out.
We're just trying to figure out where we're going to put water. We think we've come up with a solution.
It's like it might just work. It's back.
So it fits lengthways.
Alright, g'day everyone. Another day on the Troopy. So, yesterday this is what we were working on. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but it's our kitchen sort of section. So, essentially this is our prep bench. And then there was a lot of space behind the prep bench and then the edge of the car. So, we've built sort of a little recessed shelf at the back here where we can put just anything we want. We'll probably put like paper towel, spices, jet boil, bits and pieces. Spice rack, things like that just behind. Might put a little basil plant or something in there, that'll be nice. And then underneath here, we've got our cooker. Slides in and out. We're going to put a chopping board in there as well. Now this panel here I've cut off and it will just go in there like that. And in this panel, I'm going to cut out and have our power switches. So we're going to have 240 volt, the inverter switch, and our switch panel. Under here, we're going to build another shelf for this here, which is from Navigator. It's a kitchen buddy. So it's just essentially a way to organise all your kitchen gear. So we're just going to have all our utensils, everything in there like that we use often is really handy. So that folds up, and then you can take it out and hang it up wherever you're cooking. So that'll be handy. So we could hang it on, you know, either our roof gutters inside or we can take it outside with us. So it just keeps it nice and organised. We've got a fair bit of gear from Navigator, which I'll run through in its entirety when the Troopy's done. But it's really going to help out with our storage in the Troopy. So that's going to go under there, slide in with our cooking equipment, pots and pans. So that'll be good. And then on this side, we're going to have all our dry goods, sauces, oil bottles, everything like that. So that's our little pantry section. It's just going to be one big shelf, keep it easy. So yeah, we're going to have face here covering this up. Nice shelf drawer there. This will probably be a flap to lift up. And yeah, that's about it. It's about our kitchen section. So it's coming along pretty well. I think once we get the faces on and everything, it'll look a bit prettier. And yeah, we're almost done with the build out. We're getting there, which is exciting. So we'll crack on. Here's our little kitchen build out. It's a bit sort of little fit and finish to go, but cooker's gonna go in there. It's gonna be a hole, this is a drawer, hole, this is a drawer. Tap's gonna go about here. So yeah, cool. So we're just shoving in all the build out now just to see how we're fitting. And there was this one thing we didn't account for in the Troopy, like one little edge sort of sticking out, and our drawers aren't going in all the way.
So this is with it sitting flush. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to do it myself. Okay, so that's it sitting flush, but then our drawers are out. And it's because of these.
Yeah, some section here sticking out.
So we're just going to have to shorten our drawers. Annoying.
Unscrew it, jigsaw it, screw it. Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well, we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's issue, not right now. Here we are just fixing our mistake.
Whoopsies! Nothing a circular saw can't fix. Chop off ends of our drawers.
We said we're not really, even though we lose space for storage, we can't really access it anyway, so
yeah,
it's
we can't
probably
drag
better.
the drawers out that far as it is, so might as well.
Just cut them off.
What are you up to?
I'm staining the drawers and just bits and pieces. Look at my hands. Looks like I have real bad fake tan.
Nice tan.
Thank you, it's beautiful. Oh, okay. Is that good?
All right, so we're just re-plumbing our water tank that we had in the ute. This is the Footwell water tank from Front Runner. We're just going to reuse it. It's a great water tank and it happened to fit in our little setup really well. So we're just going to do some re-plumbing on it because we're going to have a hand pump tap on the bench top. So just need a new hose for that and just a longer hose on the other side so it can run out through my front door when I need it from the front of the car. So that's what we're doing. Got the silicone and a few hose clamps, so won't take long.
Our water pump hose tap thing that we are going to connect to the water tank. So what we are doing now is just drilling a hole in our bench top so it'll slide on in, hopefully. That's the plan. And we are going to put this at the front of the bench top. So because once it sits in, it actually sits quite low. You're going to have to put things below it. So if it was at the back here, we wouldn't be able to get anything behind it. So that's why we're doing that.
I hope my measurements are okay.
Actually looks ridiculous.
What, our kitchen here?
No, just the tap.
We should probably check if that drawer slides in, Imagine if it doesn't. Oh, yes, it fits just. Oh, thank you, Lord. Our measurements were at least this time accurate. Okay, we've got a little bit of a milestone now. We're going to put our bed slats in just to see if they even fit in properly. Fingers crossed. It's got to support our weight, so we'll have to be pretty structurally sound. Goes a little bit wider up there, but it's all right. That's pretty good. That'll work. That'll be fine. We've brought our mattresses down and we'll shove it in and see how they go. Sort of fit if you cram it. We really need one cushion to be a little bit shorter. Maybe we need to shave a little bit of foam off.
But look!
Bed in the troopy. Wow.
We're going to be a very small.
Pretty much the same size as our quickie tent was though.
Yeah.
Width-wise. Oh well. We'll fiddle around with it and get back to you.
Today's video is brought to you by Skillshare. So Skillshare is an online learning platform that offers thousands of classes from photography to art to cooking and many, many more. Now, if you're like me and want to continue to develop a new skill, in my case, photography and videography, or learn something completely new, then Skillshare is a platform for you. I have really been enjoying a course by Justin Bridges on the fundamentals of a DSLR camera. But don't just take my word for it, Skillshare is really affordable with an annual membership being just $10 a month. But for the first 1,000 of our subscribers who click the link in our description below, Skillshare is offering a free 2-month trial of premium membership. So whether you're on the road traveling or stuck in isolation at the moment, why not give it a go and either learn something new or continue to develop a skill you already have.
Good morning, another day. So we have figured out that this bed piece here we'll just use as a floor, which will also support the two sides from moving together, which is a good place for that, which means we won't have to shove it under the mattresses. So this morning I'm going to pull them out, just do a quick sand with the orbital and then a hand sander, and then start staining everything so it's all the one colour. Matt's just having a look at these rhino racks to see if we can put the awning on.
Holly's dad had these laying around, 2 rhino rack. I think they're for a troopy, so I just want to see if I can mount our awning we've got to it. We're working on another roof rack at the moment. Hopefully I'll be able to announce that soon. But until then, we need something to put the awning on, so these will just do for now. But we need a bit more of a comprehensive sort of roof rack system, just to put, you know, it's troopy. It's not a heap of room inside when you're living in it, so, you know, it's put things like gas bottles and stuff like that on top. So we'll see how we go. Getting these old rhino racks on, fitting pretty well. I said it's just bloody convenient. Polly's dad had these just lying around in the shed that we just happened to need. So as I said, we're getting another roof rack. We'll need something a bit more extensive, but this is pretty good for now. Alright, we've got a really exciting aspect of the car going on, which is our camp cover, an awning, big part of touring stuff these days. What have we got? Oh, she's a big one. This is the Rapid Wing 6 from Super Peg. If you know our videos, we've got the 2x5x2x5 awning on our ute, which is their Super Peg's budget option. I cannot recommend that awning highly enough. It is unreal for the price. So Super came to us and said, "See you doing the troopy. You want another awning from us?" Absolutely. So they sent us this one, which is their Rapid Wing 6. So it's on the other end of the spectrum of their lineup. It's one of their most expensive ones. It is a wraparound awning. There's a few differences. You're probably thinking of like a 30-second awning or Rapid Wing, something like that. It's not quite like that where it sort of can support itself. It has to have legs out, but it's got a few advantages. But just like any camp item, there's disadvantages, advantages. Just depends what you want for your setup. I'll run through it when we've sort of got a bit more time. I'll do a review on it. After we've used it for a while. But yeah, really excited to get this on. It's got so much cover, this thing. Like it goes from the front of the car right around the back. Like it's an enormous amount of cover. So yeah, exciting. We'll get it on and see how it looks. So yeah, this roof rack's sitting really high. As I said, I don't know what it's made for. I presume it's a 70 series, but it could be something else. So when we get our next roof rack, it'll be a bit lower, a bit more slimline racing spec. So yeah, because this one's sitting really high, but that's all right. It's good for now. At least we don't have to carry the awning in the car until we get our actual roof rack. So big plus.
I think we're done. Oh, well, like for the moment. I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much sort of finished. We've got to trim the mattress just so it fits properly. That's one job, but the main thing is everything just needs to sort of go in and then be screwed down, like secured. So that's the next sort of stage. We'll do that after we register the car on Tuesday. I'll show you the kitchen side. It looks pretty cool. All right, so here it is. So, a nice bench top, tap, it's just a hand pump. All these little latches will stop our drawers going in and out. Obviously a fridge, got our water tank under here, 45 litre water tank, drawer over there, So yeah, I think it's a pretty tidy little unit. What do you reckon, Hal?
I like it, I think.
Considering we have no idea what we're doing.
I think we've done pretty well considering. When you look at this compared to the ute.
Yeah, way better. Right, hello everyone. So today we're getting onto another component of our build, a major component, and that is the charging system of the car, so we can run 12 volt and 240 volt items out in the bush. Finishing off, or pretty much starting again, the battery box and where all the electronics are going to live. Right, finally got this panel done. And here we are at Armidale Auto Electric. So we've had a pretty big day so far. Accessories on. There we go. We're wiring everything onto my hack job DIY electrical box here. And then look what showed up for the workshop tomorrow. Oh, this is a sexy 47.